Hi, everyone. This is Dr. Nitin Choda, and welcome to this important episode of Ignition Time. Thank you so much for being a viewer. Thank you so much for being a subscriber. I want you to know that I appreciate you. And all I ask from you is you please click the like button if you learn something new, if I made you think in this video. Look, you may not agree with everything in every video, but that's fine. It's okay to agree to disagree. But all I ask is if you want to appreciate the hard work that goes into this channel, please click the like button. Please click the subscribe button. Please ignite the notification button so you get instant updates from us going forward. Now, one thing you've probably learned from our channel so far is that this channel is not just a stimulus news channel. One day, all this talk about stimulus will be over. One day, we'll have to essentially take more control of our financial future. And for me, that day for you is already here. I want you to believe in yourself when it comes to your finances, and I want you to come to your own conclusions about what's best for you. Now, in this video, I'm going to talk about some of the experiences that Dr. Fauci is going through. And let me be clear, it would have been easier for me not to make this video because what happens on YouTube is that the easy topics to cover, the stimulus and unemployment benefits, that's something that everyone wants. And that's, I call those the instant gratification videos. And I say that not because, it's not important. Of course, it's important. I work very hard to deliver that news for you. I consider those instant gratification videos because that's something we all need to know now. But there are important videos that I think we need to address as human beings, as citizens, as a country, and that's what this video is all about. So if all you're looking for is a stimulus news video, now is the time for you to click out of this video. Okay, so please click out of this video if all you want is stimulus news and stimulus information. In this video, I'm going to show you a tweet from Josh Campbell, who works for national security at CNN. And he talked about Dr. Fauci, Dr. Anthony Fauci, getting death threats. Dr. Fauci and his family are getting death threats. So we have a 79-year-old man who has worked for the country for a long time. Now, let me be clear, whether you agree with vaccines or not, whether you agree with what Dr. Fauci has done or not, that is not the point of this video. This point, our channel is about rational, logical thought, and our channel isn't about, bashing Speaker Pelosi or bashing the president. It's not about bashing Dr. Fauci. And let me be as clear as I can, I don't believe that there are conspiracies out there from Dr. Fauci, or I don't believe that there are conspiracies out there, from Bill Gates and stuff like that. So if that's what you believe, then now would be the time for you to exit this video because, you're not going to hear me peddling conspiracy theories on this channel. You're going to hear me believing in science. You're going to hear me presenting my point of view because this is my channel. So therefore, I'm presenting my point of view. If you want some validation of your beliefs about, Dr. Fauci is this and that, you're not going to get it on this channel. So again, this is the second time I'm asking you to exit this video if you believe that, there's some conspiracy out there as far as this pandemic is concerned. So I want to talk about Dr. Fauci. He's an avid runner. He now power walks. He's a 79-year-old guy. I'm 42. I hope that I can be as sharp, as active as Dr. Fauci, even as sharp as President Trump. I mean, he's what, 74, 75 years old? And and let's talk about Speaker Pelosi. She's 80 years old. And, so all of these individuals are almost twice my age. I'm 42. So, I think these are impressive people. Come on, under the limelight all the time. But anyway, so Josh said, someone who has dedicated his professional life to saving lives now requires a security detail of federal agents to go out in public. America is in a very bad place. And Dr. Fauci and his family have been receiving death threats, which is horrible, which is terrible. No one should be subjected to that. But we live in a climate which is so strange. And I think that, fundamentally, this channel is about trying to bring us together as Americans. For me, it's not about the red or the blue. It's about the red, white, and blue. I'm not Democrat. I'm not Republican. I'm American. And so here, let's watch what Dr. Fauci had to say and what's going on. And this was in a recent interview on 60 Minutes. And it was a pretty interesting interview. And he did cover some other things that I thought were super important. I'll be covering those as well. But let's watch what Dr. Fauci had to say about this. Let's roll the tape.
Once an avid runner, at 79, Dr. Fauci now power walks, flanked by federal agents.
What's that all about?
That's sad. The very fact that a public health message
to save lives triggers such venom and animosity to me that it results in real and credible threats to my life and my safety. But it bothers me less than the hassling of my wife and my children.
They've been threatened.
Yeah, I mean, like, give me a break.
Have there been death threats against you and your family?
Yeah.
All of you, your
No,
daughters?
just me, but
Harassment against all of
harassment
us.
against the rest of the family.
Now, there were some other aspects of the 60 Minutes interview that were extremely interesting because Dr. Fauci gave us some key insights into the president's approach towards the pandemic. There have been a lot of questions raised in the liberal media, whether the president believes in science, whether the president is against the science, And Dr. Fauci said something that I thought was very interesting. He said that the president equates wearing a mask with weakness. And he said that the president believes in science or else he would not have been treated at Walter Reed. So Dr. Fauci said, and I quote, that the president's refusal to model the personal mitigation measure, which is masks, is, I quote, less than an anti-science position, than it's more of a statement. So he said that the president equates wearing a face mask with weakness. And this is what Dr. Fauci said, a statement of strength, like we're strong, we don't need a mask, that kind of thing. He sometimes equates wearing a mask with weakness. And he was asked whether this made sense to him, whether, wearing a mask should be viewed as sort of being seen through a lens of strength or weakness. Dr. Fauci said, and I quote, no, it doesn't. Of course not. And he did say, Dr. Fauci, that deep down, President Trump believes in science because if he didn't, he would not have entrusted his health to the very competent physicians at the Walter Reed Army Medical Center. So pretty fascinating comments there. And right now, it seems that Dr. Scott Atlas has the president's ear. And the president did say that there were, I quote, other people that disagree, and mentioned Dr. Scott Atlas, who is the White House's new health advisor. And the president said, Scott Atkins, if you look at Dr. Scott, I think he misremembered Dr. Scott Atlas's name, and he said, he's from great guy Stanford. He will tell you that he disagrees with you. Now, I just want to be clear. Dr. Scott Atlas is a physician who does not have any experience in infectious diseases or epidemiology. And, that's where things stand right now. And President Trump did observe that Dr. Fauci did not endorse mask wearing in the initial stage of the pandemic, but neither did any other administration official at that point in time. And the CDC began recommending the use of cloth masks when outside by early April. So I just want to make sure we have all our facts right. And Dr. Fauci did acknowledge in June that the administration was slow to promote mask wearing because of concerns about the public health community regarding a shortage of PPE, personal protective equipment, in the United States. So that is where things stand right now, everybody. Pretty interesting what's going on. This video isn't about whether you believe President Trump and Dr. Fauci are on the same side, whether Dr. Fauci is criticizing President Trump. You'll miss the point. Please, you'll miss the point if you think that's what this is about. This is about us being responsible and doing what we think is best, not only to protect ourselves, but to protect other individuals. It is also, of course, about our personal liberties, but I did want to present Dr. Fauci's point of view and the president's point of view as best as I could. Remember, I'm a citizen journalist. I'm doing what I can to present both points of view, and you're free to decide. But one thing I think we can all agree on is that Dr. Fauci should not be receiving, the kind of threats he was receiving or is receiving, that he and his family are receiving. So that's where things stand right now. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. My name is Dr. Nitin Chhoda with Ignition Time. If you don't know anything about me, please check out my video. You'll learn more about who I am, what my journey has been like, and why you should listen to me. Keep in mind, we release videos at 2 p.m. East Coast time most days of the week. You can get your cell phone out, get on our important SMS alerts list. Simply send a text message with the word ignition or with the word time to 70,000. That's 70000. You'll get added to our SMS alerts list. You can also get added, if you want, to our email list. Simply go to ignitiontime.com/alerts. That's ignitiontime.com/alerts, and you'll get added to our email list. You can opt out of the SMS list or the email list at any point in time that you want. Now, here's something important. You can also follow us on Instagram. Simply go to ignition_time. That's our handle on Instagram, and follow us on Instagram. You'll get exclusive news and alerts on Instagram. Speaking of alerts, you'll also get alerts on Twitter. Simply follow us at ignition_time on Twitter. That's ignition_time on Twitter. Also, keep in mind, sometimes YouTube does not always send out notifications on time. So simply bookmark youtube.com/ignition time. That's youtube.com/ignition time. That's our handle. And you can essentially visit the homepage of our channel and you can watch the videos at any point in time that you want. You're not dependent on YouTube notifications. So I think that'll be very valuable. Also, keep in mind that if you learn something new from this video, please comment below. You'll find the links in the description section below to all our sources. So you can always check out all our sources, always, every video in the description section below, so you can research the content for yourself. If you learn something new from this video, please consider clicking like. Please subscribe. Please enable notifications. I want you to gently tap that subscribe button, and then I want you to ignite that notification button. That would mean a lot to me and the entire team at Ignition Time. And finally, please share this video with friends and family members. That's your vote of confidence in us and all the effort that goes on behind the scenes at this channel. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next episode of Ignition Time. Take care. Bye.